Blonde Bombshell Belief. B3. Blonde Bombshell Belief. Hello, my blonde bombshellers out there. I wanted to say hello and give you an update of how my life is going, which right now, 2017 is not the greatest year of my life. Let's go ahead and start with last Sunday. After I seen you all on Saturday, I thought Sunday was going to be a terrific day. Little did I know, one of the worst moments happened. I had the greatest, I didn't have the greatest day ever. It was the worst day ever. You see, Grandpa woke up having severe pain. It was my weekend off. So I took him out to the walking clinic. Found out that he had some sort of muscle spasm that would only happen once in a lifetime. But he still didn't feel well, so I drove the whole day, knowing that he was going to go to the back doctor the next day in Effingham. So at that time, Grandma makes the decision late in the day that we're going to go to Arby's instead of Cracker Barrel to eat. The whole day, fuss, feud, fight. It was just not a great day. And we went to Arby's, and as we were at Arby's, Grandma was very argumentative. First, she was mad because they didn't have the home-style fries. The help couldn't help that, so we ordered her mozzarella cheese sticks for something different. She didn't like that, so we changed it up, and I went back up there and got potato cakes. And then she looked at what we ordered her for dessert. She didn't like that, which was a cookie because from 2 to 5 it was $1. Went back up to the counter, got her a cherry turnover, and then they had to heat it up, had to get her coffee. And somewhere between throwing all the trash away and getting her wheelchair loaded in the car, I didn't notice it until after this has happened, mind you. My Samsung telephone with a hard black case has went missing. Now, I don't know what has made this happen, and I've tried to go over it over again in my head, but I didn't notice it until, I would say, after the third thing of where we were going, and I'll get to that in a minute. So I loaded her wheelchair, and like I said, I had a terrible headache, just a lot of stress. It was just not a good day. I can remember putting the drink on top of the car. I don't know if I put the cell phone at the same time on top of the car or not. It was just a stressful, very stressful day because I don't like driving, A, and B, I knew I was going to have to drive the next day. So it was stress mounting on top of stress. Plus, I really was not feeling good. That was a bad week for my stomach. Totally bad week. So at that point, we went to Goodwill, and I did a little shopping there. And then as we made our way to County Market, I'm still looking for my cell phone at this point, which has gone missing. I think, okay, I must have put it in the back seat. We go shopping at County Market, come back, look at the back seat, there's no cell phone. At this point, I'm freaking out. So I immediately drive back out to Goodwill, thinking, okay, I must have left it out there when I was looking at the items on the shelf. And we looked around. No sign of a cell phone. And they were nice enough to let me go in after they'd closed. They closed at, they were getting ready to close because it was 5:55 and their time to close was 6 o'clock. And the manager out there knew me very well, so they let me in and said, you may look around. And of course, no sign of my cell phone. So that immediately turned me around to Arby's. Went there to Arby's, gave him the whole thing. The girl on the counter was very nice and understanding. She could tell that it was just not my day. And said she would look out for it. The manager said she would do everything she could to look for it. Went home. I was very upset. Combed through the car. Combed through everything in the house. Went through all the sacks, there wasn't that many sacks, but like a few sacks we had. It wasn't in the sacks. So at this point, I'm freaking out. And I call back up to Arby's, and I say, okay, I'm coming up there. I'm going to go through, I said, I'm coming up there. I didn't say I was going to look through the trash till I got there. Then I asked the lady face to face if I could go through the trash, and she looked at me and she goes, we've already done that, and the trash has already been taken out, so you would have to go through mountains of trash out there, but it's not permitted for us to allow you to do that. At this point, I'm more than freaking out. I just know it's gone. I knew that I'd posted on Facebook about the cell phone for everybody to call it, and hopefully it could be located, but then I remembered the ringer wasn't on. A lot of good that would do. And more stress at this point. I was like going, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? So, luckily, my friend Crystal Butler, before she moved to Florida, and if she lets me name drop, thank you, and if I wasn't supposed to name drop, sorry, she gave me the brilliant idea of keeping my old cell phone, which was really good, but really bad too. Had a lot of memories with that cell phone, but some of the greatest memories I'll ever have, probably, because those were messages that I'll never have again, probably. And, not going to get upset. Anyway, I turned it on and then it hit me. Oh, the reason I wanted a new phone was the battery was bad in this phone, and all of these places around here advised me not to replace the battery, that I'd have a 50-50 chance of it working. Well, I struggled through my week with this bad cell phone. But there was a good thing that I did do this, because I immediately called Straight Talk and I said, can you look it up, please? And I'm in tears at this point. The girl goes, it's on file. We know how bad that cell phone is. Wish you all the best. We'll transfer the service back over. Don't worry about a thing. So the Arby's manager came to the conclusion that since we parked right there as the first spot, which is by a sewer drain, it probably went down the sewer drain. And that's disheartening. Anyway, I'm back to the old cell phone. I ordered a new battery off of Walmart.com, which was like $15. And this week has not been a good week. That's all I'm going to elaborate to on that. Grandpa, though, did have a good back doctor visit. Unless he has any more pain, he is clear from there. Grandma wants to get her skin cancer seen about first before she embarks on the eyesight vision thing. So I told her, just let us all know when you make these appointments and it'll be handled. So hopefully that'll get taken care of. This week, I go see Dr. Michael myself. And trust me, I'm going to say no tests. Everything's fine. I feel fine. I can't afford any test. Even with 80% on Sarah Bush coverage and my health insurance, bills are still outstanding. Trust me. Not in the good way, in the bad way. Everybody keeps on me about my PCOS and, even the doctor. And I said, my doctor left this area, which was Dr. Horvat, and, maybe by some days, grace of God, I'll embark on getting another one of those doctors, but at this point, there's no need. Which pretty much nails it down that I don't want to do the IVF and adoption more and more. That's okay. I got a message that my hair looks more red than blonde. Not true. It's blonde. It's been a very strange week. I don't want to say too much other than it's hard to imagine your life without your cell phone, or the lack of it with you being the one the cause to lose it. I know stress does a lot and everything, but maybe that was the cause of it. Let's do some Dear Bombshells. It always cheers me up and it gets me out of this teary mood. Okay, first Dear Bombshell. And I remember these because I looked at them earlier on my inbox. So we're going to just wham bam a couple of these. The first one is that they have an anniversary coming up and he really wants to do something nice for his girlfriend, but he doesn't know what to get her. Let me tell you, gift certificates, or better yet, a day of pampering herself. Now, me, myself, and I have never had that, but I'm sure like Merle Norman has probably gift certificates for that. Um, Everybody's like pushing Planet Fitness right now. But I, let me tell you something. You have to want to be fit, not just because some fitness place comes into town, because you want to better yourself. You want to better your health. You want to make a life change that's permanent, not just temporary. And that's what concerns me with all this Planet Fitness bit. It's not that I don't go there myself. And that's another thing. You have to really like to be around a crowd of people to want to work out so publicly. This is about as public as I get, believe it or not. I work out downstairs in my gym where I feel more at home. I feel more relaxed. I feel like, you know what, I can set my workout at my own pace. And I don't have to worry about my neighbors watching me work out or, listening to the music I listen to, because not everybody digs country. I know, hard concept. But it's true. And I'm glad that the Planet Fitnessers are enjoying it. I just hope it's not something that they get tired of and then it dies off. That's my little thing about Planet Fitness. That was another Dear Bombshell about Planet Fitness. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But anyway, back to your question. Do something that is romantic and you would, now I can't say you would want it for yourself, but you could want to do something together that would be outstanding, that she wouldn't see coming. But don't give her a heart attack. Lord have mercy. That's another issue. One of my friends is going to go see Garth. Congratulations. You're going to go see Garth. I'm so happy for you. I've seen Garth. I've met Garth. He's a great guy. And I also got his new CD downstairs, Gunslinger, which, by the way, my Christmas CD is missing. I don't know what happened to it. I'll have to try and locate it again, because I found that one at Goodwill, which I was really lucky and blessed to find that at Goodwill for $1.49. But I couldn't find his new CD there. Of course not. But that's okay. I didn't get to go there today, by the way. That's something else I just thought of. But, of course, on my tight budget, that's not allowed right now. So, let's see. Oh, another Dear Bombshell. Should I ask my man to have children, but if he doesn't want to get married? Here's my question on that. If he doesn't want to get married, why are you in this relationship and have been in this relationship with him for 3 years? There's no need. It's not going anywhere. You just need to break off and move on. And one of my friends says that lately all of my advice is negative and that I need to lighten up. So that's, I guess, a bombshell question. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm not a very positive person this year. And so be it. I'm getting older and I guess I'm getting wiser, because that's the way I view life right now. That miracles don't always come true. Dreams don't come true. This is real life. It sucks. And get over it, buttercup. Now, I will sing for you. I had to call the police tonight, which was not a good thing. We had a scare. It sounded like either a firework or a gunshot. And I don't like going out with my dog at night hearing that, because it just, I could think of all the bad things that could happen in today's world. And we're not even near the 4th of July. And here we are in March wanting to shoot fireworks off. If it is a firework, it could be a gun. It was just a loud noise and it was very prevalent. And I thought, this just is not good. So I hope that we start remembering our holidays and when they fall. Let's not get overexcited because we hit the 70-degree mark in weather. I don't think it's good to... this lady wrote to me about a situation that happened to her at a place of business, and she said that she felt threatened and that people made fun of her, and should she worry about that? And I said, made fun of you for what? And of course, she's not from our descent, And I said, well, you know what? It may sound horrible, but rise above, ignore it, and move on. My new thing is if you ignore it, they will disappear, and it gets to them because the critic, no matter what I say or do, you're gonna dislike my videos, and let's be honest, you probably do want to see me dead. That's okay. That's your prerogative. See the smile? Kill them with kindness. Move on. I'm in a smart aleck mood tonight. So stay tuned. I will sing for you next.